Hello, my name is Daisy and welcome back to my channel. I started this channel in 2024, in December of 2024, with the intention of documenting my process of becoming self-sufficient in food production. That was the intention. However, along the line, life began to happen in 2025, and I realized that my life is taking a completely different trajectory. So where I was living, where I still am living and would be moving out in a few weeks, is a pretty large house. It used to belong to my parents before they passed on. So it's a pretty large house built for a large family, and it has become too much house for me. So I spoke with my siblings and we decided to put the property on the market, and I would downsize to a smaller, much more manageable property, which I am in the process of doing. Now, where I'm moving to, I do not have the luxury of space to create a homestead. I will not be able to be self-sufficient in any sort of food production over there. So that kind of defeats my entire purpose of starting a YouTube channel in 2025. But it made me wonder, do I actually want to abandon YouTubing simply because my trajectory in life has changed? Do I just quit YouTubing completely and just go back to being a regular dorky Daisy who is more interested in old dusty books than humans? Yes, I have difficulty connecting with other human beings. It is easier for me to speak to the camera, to speak to you guys in the camera than for me to actually have a conversation, one-on-one conversation with somebody. Says a lot about my personality. Yeah, but that's where we're at. And YouTube was meant to help me overcome my fright at speaking to people and help me to create relationships and community. So if I stop YouTube simply because I'm no longer going into self-sufficiency in food production, how will that help my goal of being able to communicate, to talk to people, basically? So I thought about it and I said to myself, why not continue? Just change the trajectory of your YouTube channel and do something else that you are good at that doesn't involve digging the dirt or harvesting plantains or bananas. So here I am just mulling through ideas for what my YouTube channel would look like in the coming months. The first idea I had was to start a podcast where I would invite people to come on air with me and we would just talk about stuff: politics, religion, fashion, food, especially food, and stuff like that. That's one idea. The second is to share what I am doing with my life, to just come on YouTube and rant. Okay, maybe I would still do that no matter what I do. I think I'll still come on YouTube and rant because God needs to talk. And since I don't have a lot of people around me to talk to, I might as well dump on you. I don't know if anybody's going to watch my YouTube channel. I mean, I hope people do. I hope you like what you're seeing and you subscribe and you join me on my journey. I really hope you do. But even if nobody does, I'm doing this for me to become better at talking to people. It's difficult because in my day job, I facilitate trainings. I do all the background work, you know, to ensure that the learners get value for their money and that the trainers are well taken care of. I do all the back end stuff, but I don't do one on one. But I want to be a trainer. I want to be able to talk to people. I want to be able to speak to a crowd and get them to agree with me. I want to be an orator. I look at people like Barack Obama. I look at people like Wes Hoff, and I want to be like that. I really do. So YouTube is my practice pitch. Okay. So yes, I'm going to do a lot of ranting on YouTube. And while I'm just ranting, I really want to give value. So I'm going to be sharing a lot of things that I have learned as a training manager. I have access to so much stuff. Like yesterday, I attended a class on self reflection and another on financial management. And I think I'm going to share what I learned from those classes for free here on YouTube. So, yeah, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to add value. And I think the third trajectory I'm considering right now is sharing my faith. By sharing my faith, I don't mean turning this into a preaching channel. I'm not a preacher. But I know that there are millions of people like me who want to understand what they believe, really understand, and not just take the pastor's word for it. So I am starting a personal Bible study where I'm going to go through the Bible, learning about the things that are difficult for me. And I will do it here live on YouTube so that as many people as possible can follow me on that journey. And if you learn a thing or two as we progress, good for you. And if you're just following it to, laugh at me and, just say, oh, well, that girl, stuff, that's not a problem. Just like, subscribe, and follow me for more ramblings like this because I really need someone to talk to, which sounds pathetic when I say it out loud, but that is my reality. So yeah, YouTube is for making friends. This is social media. I want to be friends with you. And maybe as we continue to talk, comment, and, you know, stuff, I could build long lasting relationships with someone across the pond, someone in Asia, someone in the Americas, someone in Europe, someone in the other side of Africa, and that would be awesome. I would like to have pen pals from all over the world, and yeah, why not YouTube? So that's going to be the trajectory of my entire channel for this year. And then at the end of the year, I would reflect on how far I have come as a person and will decide if we're going to change the trajectory of my YouTube channel. So I hope you join me for the long haul. I hope you stick around. Hope you like my content and subscribe to my channel and just cheer me on, you know, as the dorky girl who just wants to make friends with people from all over the world. I hope to see you in my next video. Until then, bye.